everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Kingdoms and Castles. I don't believe I've ever posted a video of this, but if I have, then that's new to me. Now, for everybody that can hear me, I just started up this little world here. This was started today. This is what it looks like right now on this little island. But we have also expanded over here to the small city of Winterfall. And then we just started up this new one of a small log community, currently is what I call it. Just a little bitty community called Firefall. Now I'm just gonna put fall at everything else. We're gonna have Earthfall, Rainfall, all these different little cities. And I decided to build on a bunch of little islands around the area. I believe it's this big one here. We got some here. We got one here. These three here have never been explored, ever touched. We have this other one over here. This is the last one right here. Now I do have a little ship moving things around, bringing food here since I'm not trying to keep workers on everything. In fact, this little bitty island is barely even getting through with everything. Its job priority is pretty low. Actually, everything's loaded. We just need workers. But I have considered putting in an actual farm for it, but it's morely focused on wood production and quarries. As we continue on into this area, there are cutters around here. I need to put a hospital in. I only got one hospital for this giant place. Idle, 23 people are idle. Okay, well maybe they need something to do to begin with. Not much really to do right now. You know, I just added a bakery in for the hell of it. I'm pulling food at 512. Tavern is 190 eaten by Foons, plus 25 from shipping. Well, we get plus 25 from shipping because of this here. This is all right here is just nothing but food. That's all I've really dedicated this island. It's got some really good spots for food production and all that all around it. However, I am gonna put in a little area for itself and all. I do have a small little wood producer on site that's doing everything it can. And we're actually at 200 out of 900 wood currently. The job priorities here, we have 23 people idle, which means we can't really have that, to be honest with you. So if we want to, we can continue expanding and building our wall, putting another orchard here as well. We'll put down up here so we can add something else. That took a lot of people off. Alright, so I just recently figured out how to really do a lot of things here, and sorry if we're broadcasting 720p. It's or recording anyway. I stream and record now, and I've just figured out a way how to do it all through my computer. I'm running the microphone here is all connected. It's just an Xbox mic myself, but it's going through a controller through the Xbox little device thing that plugs into your computer and all these different things. This is honestly one of my favorite games, and I love to play it. It's Kingdoms and Castles. Came out, I have to say, last year in September sometime. It hasn't been out very long, but it's fairly nice, and the updates are very spread out. This update, I believe, came out back in December or January. It's been a very long update. In fact, I would have to say between each updates, there's a good month or so. Here comes a merchant ship. Or at least I thought. Oh, I forgot. There's an island over here too. We didn't talk about that one already. Yeah. We'll have a look and see what this merchant ship wants. Nothing we can buy from these merchant ships and all that, which I do choose to do that a lot. I guess we will take 29 of your wood. Take 31 of all that. How much resources do we have? We'll take. These will pay 500 for all that.
Special items. Improved bread ovens increase the speed of which bakers make bread, huh? Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Can't really see anything. I need to update my,
I need to get a paid subscription of this Gamecaster thing. I used to have one originally. By the way, this is XSplit Gamecaster that's allowing me to do this. For anybody that uses Elgato and all that stuff, that program is by far the worst when it comes to streaming. In fact, running this Gamecaster and using its streaming abilities through my computer at 720p is great. Using Elgato streaming abilities through, I use a laptop anyway, at 1080p at a resolution that my computer should be able to run, but it cannot run. Or it can run, it just can't render the frames. That should, it's really dumb, but, Gamecaster, I've fallen in love with it and all. Oh god, we don't have a hospital over here. I guess those people are gonna die. Oh well. All fucked up, right? Maybe we'll just use this spot right here for a hospital. So we have one on grounds. We'll also add up our wall. It's crazy. 15 people from the settlement died as well. Rats. I have 10 idle over here. Can't be still having that at all, so. Doing the best I can to. Doing the best I can pretty much right now to really just run these 3 settlements. Now the main one, Frostfall, which is the main castle, that settlement's pretty good at running on its own. This one, however, cannot really. Firefall and Winterfall cannot really successfully run since the majority of some of their food and supplies come from a ship from the main city, where everything's at. Another plague. Keep a lookout on happiness here. Yes, since we're here now, we can actually start to upgrade our little pathways and all things to do. Fantastico. This stone pathways increase the ability for people to move faster on the game board. So as you guys can see, I've had stone out for a while, but now we've got sand and dirt paths out for a while. Now we got stone. Allows people to walk a lot faster. Which in this case, my dock over here likes to keep things pretty well stocked, and I'm actually going to start getting rid of. What do we have a lot of? What are these? Tools, armament. So armor, we're gonna put a lock on that because I'm gonna start using other things. Oh. Over here, I want to move the forester a little more ways outwards, where he can get more and I can get more places in the city here. But that's not really happening too well. I just need to move him to a different location here, so it'll build out that way to the left of the screen. What am I just talking about? Why don't I just fucking do it? It means I can add another novel in there. We're currently making a total of 300 out of 600, which is a little bit less considering the boat now is taking 50, and so we need to start getting our stuff on the way here. Now the idea is that I want to move everything in the back here and differently place things around, get down Oh god, rats. There it goes. A nori. So it can collect water, put it in the aqueducts, move it to a reservoir, put that reservoir out here in like the middle of this area, so this is all farmland. All that. Basically waters the ground, pretty much. I guess since we're here, we do have 17 idle people, so we will just put down a gate right here. Now, I have never seen these gates close. It doesn't matter. I don't think you can actually close them. They're just there for looks. A little bit dumb, I think. But, you know, it gives workers something to do. Only idle people. Okay. Not be having that. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I try to take up as much room as I can over here along the lines, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that this time. Yeah, ooh. Water, we getting water on it? There we go. This, okay. These two manors, for some reason, are like just catch fire all the time. I don't believe I've ever seen any more fire in this entire game than those two manors right there. Like, this far one right here has been rebuilt more than 7 times. Just because I kept forgetting to put down this little well right here. Got a library here to increase happiness. Happiness looks to be doing pretty well. As I said before, we do need to continue growing out this way, and I'm waiting for the little guy that builds everything to continue building trees out here so I can move it far out here. Alright, so here. I have a better idea of what I'm going to do here. Alright, there we go. That'll just give us a lot more to do. So I can put a big Ganiri right here if I do the same thing over here as well. Put 3 blocks on this side. Yeah, alright. That'll work out good, perfectly. We are at 196 in food right now, as of now, so I'm probably going to end up having to cut a few things short. Oh my lord. Wow, oh dear. This is craziness right here. That is definitely a forest fire indeed. Right, well. There went a stockpile. A bunch of other things. That settlement is just toast now. That really hit hard there. That's pretty messed up, to be honest with you. Have to do it differently now. Delete that. We need to get some houses going. Crap, I don't have 50 wood over there. That was most unfortunate, to be honest, man. I'm actually going to place down a well right here. I can put that manor back there again. Dang, I need a happiness right now is very low for these people. And I've got to do something. Dang, I just forgot what I was talking about. I'm waiting for this thing to go up. If I have to import 50 wood, I will probably do that. Pick up wood. one of my prime locations around here. But this is where I'm going to do a lot of things. Wow, this guy died. Amazing. Dun, dun. Just want something to do. Let's put another little farm in. Alright, so you guys can hear me there. Let's see. So we've got these things down. We're pushing out a lot now. We got three workers. 22 people are idle still. We'll just continue. Got this iron mine over here, which we could easily get some stuff out of. Go ahead and throw down. Nope, that doesn't actually do anything. Oh well, it just adds to everything. I guess these little bitty buildings here don't really upgrade. They're just, you know, an outdoors. Alright, so let me have a look here more. So I will say the next time we have a video on Kingdoms and Castles, there should be a lot of new things that you guys see. But for now, what you see here will be here next time. This little area, nothing really needs to be changed about it. We should have expanded to a new location and have rainfall in there. Firefall, rainfall, waterfall. We get waterfall in there. Lost so many people here, bro. That sucks. That thrown down. I can chop these guys down here. This off. Librarian. That honest to God, would work out so well. Job priority yet. Here's one of the things. For some reason, dock workers and other things don't really do too well over here. This is the problem we're having. I need timber workers and quarry workers, and that causes issues because I have to, you know, standing around over here, not doing diddly squat. Let's close our stockpile. Elsewhere. Small place. Have that kind of tragic problem. The whole issue is creating problems to me. We need to find a way to prevent these fires from happening more. I got 2 wells in the area. This well was just right down the road from it. It should have been able to prevent it. Start destroying and chopping down trees. Off this harvester for a while. Really need wood again.
chopping trees. Dude, come chop some wood for us. There we go. So, crap, I need to build that water thing on the outside of the wall, because the wall's gonna go right through here. Oh, you just sits. Hill has swept across the land. Alright, so I've just decided that I'm going to build this and I'm going to put 2 reservoirs in. 3 actually. 1 to cover this area, but I'm also going to use part of this land for little houses. All that, which will add to a lot of different abilities for us. People idle. Got priority that right now. Number of workers is at. It is indeed unfortunate. Oh dear. Dear mate. Alright, it doesn't appear anything is really going too smoothly. We only have 5 people that are active currently. Oh, maybe we. Novel placed. Still creating very low, limited amounts of food. Doing over here. Consumption is increasingly difficult now. Need to be pull. I'm gonna have this ship start pulling 100. 100. We're gonna increase to 75. This here is still a 34. We can easily fix that by placing down some other buildings.
Alright, so now that we have everything in place and we got water flowing,
Small little. Merchant ship, huh? Guess it's for sale for food. Coal. I'll take 160 for coal. We can actually cook. What are we doing over here? 437 on food. We're barely just making it by, which is great. Good, good, good. I don't think since we have a lot going on, we'll need other things. We're just gonna add a little bitty house down here. That. Little things that are having an issue. But look at this. See that top one? There's one sticking out. There's some that are down, some that stick out. Quite funny. Alright, there we go. So need to continue on. Time to create one of these things, bro. Other stuff there as well. Cool, cool, cool. Oh no. Nobody has really been plagued here. Still pretty high. Still high. Okay, so I hope everybody here has enjoyed today's lovely video about Frostfall, a bustling city, little tiny towns all around it, and all that. Speaking of which, by the way, guys, they have this cool little drawbridge thing. I haven't got to use it yet because I don't know how to use it correctly, but I think it's really cool. But I think it would be easier if I were to be able to connect to my normal city to this little tiny one. The need for a boat would not be needed. But why do that? That just takes the fun out of having a boat, to be honest. Anyway, it looks like Frostfall's at a happiness of 74. They are at a happiness of 40. Not sure why, but I could easily fix that as time goes on. I may just do that right now. Put a library in. Resources for a library. Rats. That's unfortunate. By 10. 553. Okay, so I'm actually gonna edit this guy to pick up wood from here. Well, not really, because I don't need any wood anywhere else unless I decide to use that as my main wood island and all, and then delete our wood producing dudes over here, which actually might happen considering that we do have 670 wood production over here, but I have not decided that yet. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I really do hope to see you back here next time.